stays okay.
Dude, you know what's really funny is they did that in Star Trek 2. Okay?
Yeah.
Arguably everybody's favorite Star Trek movie. Kirk was old, and they talked about it in the movie about how old they were. He got glasses for his birthday.
Yep.
Like,
yeah.
And they still gave him a young girl.
Clearly going to be disrespectful and degrading to Indy, if not outright kill him and replace him with Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Now then,
God!
Good, we got to this.
We're going to replace him. We're gonna replace him. It's gonna be the all-woman Indiana Jones. Like they're gonna go back in time and like Indiana Jones was never a man. I just know it.
Well, this is good. We saw this at the end because after this, we're gonna get to the man himself, James Mangold, debunking it in an article.
Dun, 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 dun. It's a girl. Dun, 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 dun.
Listen, I don't hate Phoebe Waller-Bridge. I'm not a fan of her either, though.
I'm not a fan of her either.
I haven't seen Fleabag, though. That's what people say that's a good show. What she did in Solo, she was the most annoying character. L3.
I didn't mind her. I didn't mind the character either. Like, look, check it out.
Check it out.
Okay, I can't stand by that.
Well,
you have an L3 character.
Look, together at last. It's a love story. Yeah.
Don't tell Lando. I'm telling Lando.
Oh man.
Yes.
How does this
We're
always
getting
happen?
married. Dun,
How
dun,
does
dun,
this
dun.
always
We're gonna
happen,
come down the
Brian?
aisle to dun 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 dun.
Oh
dun,
my
dun,
God.
dun.
How does this always happen with action
Elsa
figures?
Snyder somewhere is very pissed.
Right.
But this is good. We'll go exactly to the 5.
She's getting the raw end of the deal there.
5 minutes is all I could take of this. So we'll.
Which is still a strong possibility, for I have been personally assured by people in the know that ending was shot, does exist, and was shown in test screenings.
And yet they shot many different endings, isn't that right? And they've tested these different endings, and the best of them only get around 35% approval from the audience. That's pretty bad. But what if there's another ending that they haven't tested? A happy ending Mangold film that's tucked away as a safety precaution.
That's my theory, Harvey. Or actually, it's more a hope than a theory. The fact that Mangold came out and stated flat out that replacing Indiana Jones was never discussed.
It's only 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds.
Or even considered, despite all the leaks, makes me think he either has a good ending he's sitting on until KK can be pressured by higher-ups to come to her senses, and he's confident enough this will happen.
It's Kathleen Kennedy's fault now. Like, because she wrote the movie. She wrote the movie, made all the decisions.
That can be put
she
in
wrote
at
the
the last
movie, made
minute.
it all.
Or
It's all her
there
fault.
could even be a last-minute
Kind of like
reshoot
David
that
Ayers
could
cut
fix
this
it.
out there somewhere, right?
Okay. All right. Remember to rate my video and subscribe. Oh boy. Holy shit.
I'm sorry, Doomcock at this point is so played out. It's so played out. You can predict what he's going to say. He's got the same talking points.
Well,
for
here's
every video.
Here's James Mangold debunking this. Let's hope this is a good article. I didn't read it ahead of time. So Indiana Jones 5 director debunks controversial ending rumors. This is just published. Is he still talking? Is he still tweeting about it? He once again has addressed the controversial ending rumors surrounding the flick ahead of release. So they're not worried about debunking you in the trailer, Doomcock. They have James Mangold going on the internet and Twitter saying this is bullshit. They don't need to waste time on the trailer to address you. A recent unverified rumor described a number of details about the film's plot characters, noting that Karen Allen's Marion and John Rhys Davis Sala each had brief roles in the movie, and that the time travel element was the center of the sequel. Additionally, the reported note by the end of Dial of Destiny's Ford's hero would sacrifice himself only for Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character to take the indie mantle for future movies. Now Mangold has taken to social media to ensure fans that the truth about those supposed screenings. Is this a situation like Kevin Smith and He-Man, where he's like, no, that's not true, and it ended up being true, but He-Man was great, though.
It wasn't true about He-Man either.
Yeah. Master of
it
None was
wasn't.
right.
It wasn't true about Masters of the Universe. It
No.
wasn't. No, because
But
they were all like, oh well, it's she's gonna take over. She didn't take over.
Well, no, but she did have a major role for the first half.
Oh, God forbid that another character have a freaking major role in a.
But it was great. But it was great though.
So did Princess Leia. Princess Leia had a major role too. You know, like God forbid. You know, yeah.
Okay, so he says one more time. In response to these rumors, Mangold made it unmistakably clear that no one is taking over or replacing Indy in any version of the story. In any version. He's debunking Doomcock right there, that there was multiple versions shot. He said in any version. There you go. Let's read this. No one is taking over, replacing Indy, or donning his hat, nor is he being erased through some contrivance, and he never was, not in any cut or script, but trolls will troll. That's how they get clicks. He noted how exhausting it is to hear a troll is right, occasionally saying that fans only have to look at set photos and interviews to gather enough information to make guesses about the film. And please don't exhaust me pointing out how once in a while a troll is right.
Thank you.
Even a blind squirrel finds a nut now and then. How do you like that one, Brian?
Even Sil Abdul gets scoops right every once in a while.
Thank you.
Yeah. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut. Or is the nut. Or, this case one is the nut. All
Sun
one
shines
has
on
to
the
do.
back of a dog's ass. I don't know. Something about to do with the back of a dog's ass.
Did you hear this about a dog's ass that Brian keeps telling me?
I have never heard about a dog's ass thing.
Even the sun shines on the biggest dog's ass. Is that what it is?
I don't remember, man. But I just remember it was something along those lines.
I think Brian's wrong on this one.
I am wrong on a lot of things.
I'd spend a little bit less time worrying about a dog's ass.
Someone. Well, what is it? What is it? What do you promote with your sponsor?
Bully sticks.
Bully sticks.
We don't deal with dogs' asses though. We deal with.
Well, it comes out somewhere.
I guess it does.
It is good. It's good on their ass. It comes right out easy. No problems.
Yeah. I'd point out what Miss Grandia says. Yes, it's exactly it. He's talking about different endings and all this nonsense so that he can try to spin it later. Because it's like when you point out the fact that any possible ending could happen, and an ending does happen, then he tries to by default act like he was correct somehow.
Well, it's like
and Jade's right. Indiana Jones is not a mantle; it's a name.
Mm-hmm.
It's the dog's name. Remember?
All right.
The dog's name was Indiana.
Yes.
Not the because George Lucas's dog was named Indiana, but then he said Sean Connery says that in the movie even
well
the dog Indiana
named the dog Indiana
even Mangold
the dog was named Indiana Jr.
Even Mangold gives info on how he comes up with this shit. All one has to do is look at set photos, interviews, and you get enough info to make wild guesses about a movie plot.
Yes.
The difference between trolling a-holes and everyone else is that they're trying to make money off your feelings about other films and culture war politics.
Thank you.
They push controversial guesses as coming from sources to gin up clicks. Let it go. End.
Thank
Damn.
you.
Did he just mic drop? Did he just mic drop on Doomcock?
End of line.
Max, you understand